Well, here we are once again. It's the Bob and Jeff Show in Kansas City, showcasing the nonprofits around the Kansas City land. And I'm here with Jeff today and Pam. Jeff, what do we have going on today?
Well, we are here today to share what our mission is, and that is to make the Kansas City community more aware of each other from the nonprofit perspective, but also to make the citizens of Kansas City aware of the great work that the nonprofits in Kansas City do day in and day out.
I like that. And who's our guest today, Jeff?
So our guest today is we have Pam Meek here from the Blue Springs City Theater. So Pam, thank you for joining us here.
Well,
we really appreciate you being here.
Thank
We're
you.
looking forward to finding out a little bit more about the Blue Springs City Theater. So would you share with the audience today about about the theater and kind of your, I'll say, history, mission, etc.?
Of course. And thank you for having me. This is one of my bucket list items to be on a podcast, so yay.
Oh my gosh. Score! Hello! Did you know we're going to make a bucket list?
You made a bucket
list. Fist bump on that. That's
so
good.
excited.
That's good.
Yeah, no, Blue Springs City Theater is an organization that I got involved with about 10 years ago. I am the treasurer. I am not someone that does the directing or the acting. I am behind the scenes. But as far as that goes, it's near and dear to my heart because it is a great community asset in Eastern Jackson County. We have been in existence for 40 years and started with the Blue Springs government, city government, having a civic center that needed somebody to house it. So they tasked some city members to come up with an idea, and the theater was born. It is totally nonprofit and volunteer. There are no paid staff. Okay. So we were able to be there for 33 years. And as times changed, the city gifted the civic center to the school district, who then in 2019 passed a bond issue and decided part of that bond issue was to demolish the civic center, and we were left without a home.
Okay.
So since 2020, of course, then the pandemic hit. Yep. We went virtual. We had 3 productions virtually, able to get viewership from people in South Dakota, Chicago. I think there was someone from New Hampshire that watched our shows. We have about 1 youth production a year. We had one of the 3 was a youth production. And when we were able to actually get live audiences again, we had to become mobile. So we had to shift our focus again to go to different venues, renting them out, rehearsal space, and so on. And that's where we've been maintaining over the past few years. But it's a very big drain on our resources. This year, with our 40th anniversary, we decided, because of all the expenses with being mobile, it was a good idea. We've actually been working with a capital campaign for a few years, but we wanted to focus this year on our capital campaign to become stable, to have our own home. All that said and done, the past 3 years we have been extremely involved with the community in working with the Penguin Project, which is a national nonprofit organization that helps disabled youth perform in the theater arts. And this year we expanded that to include what we call Penguin Pals. Disabled adults can perform in a theater as well. So we have participated in different community events. We have a booth at Blue Springs Fall Fun Fest every year.
Say that 3 times really fast.
Yeah.
Fall Fun Fest, Fall Fun Fest, Fall Fun Fest. I said it.
You're very good.
Yeah, you're talented.
Very well.
And from that point on, we just really work hard to provide inexpensive, good live entertainment for the community. Yeah. We have not raised our prices in 6 years. We did have to raise our prices when we went mobile because of the added expense of renting places out. But $15 for a show ticket is not bad to get a 2.5-hour, 3-hour live production. We do fundraisers throughout the year, and our big gala, which will be in November this year, which will help us again meet our goal to become a stabilized with our own home space.
So Pam, today we're in the great iconic Liberty ACA Club, which is the America Club Association. And I'm going to kind of just change the direction just a little bit today and ask you some like an ACA type of interview. And I'm going to first ask about, can you tell me a victory within your organization? Victory.
Victory. Our victory is that we have so far performed over 150 productions in the past 38 years.
That's really neat.
There were 2 years that we went dark. So for 38 years, we performed 150 productions. We have been able to provide scholarships to high school and college students through our Michelle Brown Memorial Scholarship Fund. We have handed 23 out for those.
Okay.
Of those. We are not here to glorify ourselves. We are here to actually enrich the community. And we do that in a number of different ways, not just with the Penguin Project, not just with the scholarship, but to allow people to actually enjoy and learn more about the theater arts. We have educational classes.
That's wonderful.
We're setting up right now a dance class.
Nice.
So
We could go dance. I mean, never mind. So the next question would be, following the ACA structure, what's your biggest challenge?
biggest challenge is being mobile. Is basically having to move all of our set, all of our props, all of our actors from rehearsal space to production space, having to have the right amount of storage space that we can easily access the props and the scenery that we need to get to. It's not just a matter of having a garage.
So this leads us right into, what's your biggest goal? Bam, here it comes.
Biggest goal is to have our own home.
Yes.
And what we envision is a community center of some sort, where other nonprofit theatrical arts can perform, whether it's theater, dance, ballet, art of any type, being able to use our venue for their events, for their performances, for their classes, and we would just be basically a performing arts center for the community.
I love that. I knew I could pull it out of her, Jeff.
I knew you could too. You're really good at that. You're really good at that.
I can start with the big thing and then go down. I just like to lead up to it.
Well, that's because you are a
I am a,
doofer.
well, oh yes, doofer.
Talk about that for a second.
A doofer is a term that I made up.
We
I
like
made
it. Bob wrote that down.
It is.
It's here.
It's hitting home, isn't it?
It
Yes,
really
it
is.
is.
See, Jeff is a golfer. You're a doofer.
A doofer is somebody that does for somebody.
Yes, I love
Anyway,
that.
I'm a doofer as well then.
We're going to get into that later.
you find a need and you take care of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about some of your obviously needs. We know obviously building or space, right? So do you have a specific location picked out? Is that something still in the works? Where is that kind of?
It's still
at
in
right
the
now?
works.
Okay.
It's still in the works because right now what we're trying to do, we have a goal of, and I hate to spew out numbers, but our fund is going to have to grow tremendously for us to be able to afford. Real estate now is just high.
Oh yes, for sure.
So if we would probably anticipate getting a structure
Okay.
and modifying it and renovating
Probably
it
gonna
to
be your
our needs.
Most cost-effective way of doing that.
Right.
For sure.
So
So doing so, then that leads into my next question, and that is, how do you plan on doing that? Obviously, fundraising is one big step, I think, towards that. So if you have anything fundraising-wise that you guys are working on or thinking about, and then second of all, from a donor perspective and building maybe that donor base up so that you have continuing funds coming in that can help support that cost.
right. We have a very substantial donor base on an individual basis. Everybody gives as they are able, and with the economy the way it is, it's getting to be a little more difficult, but at the same time, they are very dedicated to what our mission is, which is to provide inclusive theatrical arts and environment for everyone. We have utilized grants from the state and private entities to help us fund certain productions, as well as the overhead costs that we have. Most of the time, though, we have had very little support for gaining ground to support the goal of getting a home yet. It's been, we're going to help you, we support you, but we need to get out there and find those people that are willing to say, you know what, here's a couple $100,000.
Or organizations.
Or organizations.
Organizations as well.
Yes.
That's a lot easier done
There
through
are many
organizations.
grants out there that we are working very hard to become, to be eligible for.
So you're talking to the Kansas City audience in a whole. What would be a good way for someone to donate to your organization?
They can definitely contact us through our website, which is bluespringcitytheater.org, all one word. Or look us up on Facebook, which and then message us through that. Those are the two best ways to get a hold of us.
Okay.
But since we don't have a home, we don't have a phone number for people to call.
I understand.
But we do have an email, which is also at info@bluespringcitytheater.org.
Okay.
So that will get to us as well. We're happy to talk with anyone. Right now, because we have been volunteer run for so many years, we have not had the expertise in dealing with the structure of a nonprofit.
Okay.
We are working on that. We've been working on that for a couple of years now to get the policies and procedures and the bylaws and everything current and accurate and well within regulations and guidelines.
So you know that somewhere out in the KC land that there's someone that can help this organization with their nonprofit status. I know there's someone that's loving to do that.
Just give us a call or an email.
An email, info.
An email.
That's good.
What else?
What else?
Any volunteer needs that you have?
We can always use volunteers. We have been a board from anywhere from 6 people up to 15. We have no size limit. On the other hand, we also can use volunteers to help us with these events. If somebody wants to get actively involved, they can help us with concessions during a show. They can usher. They can help us work a bingo game. We have bingo. One of the ways we give back to the community is to create, every year we have a back to school bingo. Instead of paying $10 for 2 cards to play bingo and win all sorts of prizes, you bring school supplies of any kind to us, and you get 2 cards that you can play and win prizes. So,
Nice.
and then those school supplies go to a local school district.
I love that.
So
Yeah.
we have trivia night about once every 3 months, and that is dedicated specifically to the goal of the capital campaign. So all proceeds from that goes to our capital campaign.
Again, today we're here with Pam Meeks of the Blue Springs City Theater, and we're talking about the nonprofit needs of her organization and the little mission about what we're doing here, and that is showcasing nonprofits around the Kansas City area. So we always have a challenge, Jeff, for Pam.
Yes, we do. So Pam, what
This
we
wasn't
do,
in the contract.
No, it wasn't in the contract, but it's something we're going to
Neither
do.
was
But I
us
think you'll-
rehearsing this play earlier either, but that's a whole nother
I think
topic.
you'll like this. So what we do here, again, trying to build a community, so you get to select one of the next few podcasts that we get to do with another nonprofit that you've either partnered with or that you've served with in the past that you'd like us to, again, highlight here for the community and the members of Kansas City.
Okay, I'm reading her mind for a second. She's going, oh boy, that's a big one. Who do I know? Well, you know, in the nonprofit world, everything's about silos. The nonprofits compete for every dollar that's out there.
they do.
And it's such a big deal to showcase what nonprofits are doing in the Kansas City area. So I know that Pam is really thinking deep on who can I really bring to the forefront that would have a great success from the Bob and Jeff podcast show. I love this.
That's what it's all about.
I have 5.
Five.
Five. Well,
There you go.
five.
You know, with
we're going to
that,
be busy, Bob.
we are
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah.
You know, and I have to bring this together because now we're talking about, I learned a new term today called a doofer, which I love that. So I actually have today, Jeff, for
Oh
you.
boy. Oh, donuts. I'm
This
hungry.
is for your doofer.
This
Okay?
is for my doofer.
Yeah, so
okay.
there you go.
What,
So
is it glazed or is
just
it a
open
cream
it, Jeff, and
filled?
you're going to love it because it makes so much sense.
Can I shake it?
No, you cannot.
It's pretty heavy,
Open
so
it.
it can't be donuts.
Open it.
Oh. It's definitely some reading material.
This is perfect
Missing links.
because this is all about golf.
Playing
Jeff's a
the
golfer,
game.
and he's going to become a doofer for golfing. I can see it now.
Ancestral links.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to be, oh, there's one more I missed.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 stuck together. In his grip.
There you go.
Love that. Love
Nice.
that. So I have some reading ahead of me
You
so I
do.
can get better at what I'm,
At being a doofer.
at being a doofer, at being a doofer, for sure. Well,
Because
thank you,
you're
Bob.
already a good golfer.
Because I'm already a good golfer.
Okay.
So thanks to Bob.
Oh,
I
He stays off the links?
Well, that and I got a lesson from him this morning.
And
So
I'm also his life coach. So that's
that is a true statement. But
life
on top of
coaches are
that,
important.
Hear that?
I know Bob's very
Yeah,
important.
life
Bob is
coaches
very
are important.
Which,
So we also have a little gift for you.
this is heavy. Oh, why are these so heavy? You're gonna
Not
love
sure.
this.
We'll even let you open the box here. So
Open the
This is
box.
the best part.
careful.
Oh my
So
goodness,
this is-
it's a brick.
It is a brick, but it's more than a brick. So what
Oh.
we do at our podcast is for all the nonprofits that we do a podcast with, we create a little plaque here with the name of our organization, your organization, and the date that we did the podcast on, because we're building a community.
This is
brick
wonderful.
by brick by brick. And so what I will tell you is don't throw it through a window because it
No.
will break the window. But we're excited for you. We're excited to be part of what you're doing, and we're excited for what you're doing in the Kansas City community.
We actually hope that with our focus on getting our own home base set up and our capital campaign this year, we have an event coming up. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, called Blue Springs Got Talent,
I love that.
where we will have local talent showcase what they can do, and celebrity judges. At that point in time, we will also ask businesses to become involved with
Yeah.
that. But
Very good.
to keep our capital campaign going, and then when we do get our own home, this will be prominently displayed.
I love this.
That might even be one of the walls.
It could be.
Could be the
on a wall
centerpiece for one of the
sometime.
walls.
BSGT, Blue Springs Got Talent. I loved it.
I love
Yeah.
it. We might even compete in that.
Oh, I love that.
I heard you
do
sing earlier.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Do you want to win?
Yes.
We're
maybe-
all about winning.
Can you sing?
Yes.
Okay. I
Not
can
very-
sing, but not
very
well.
w- I was gonna
Yeah,
say not very well. Actually,
If
Bob
you
is
have
wonderful.
to be on tune, yeah, no.
We'll give it a shot.
I think
This is
I think
awesome.
we're
I love this.
yes.
Thank
well,
you very
we
much.
appreciate you being here and being part of the Bob and Jeff show. You want to finish it up?
No, you got it.
Okay. We're here about making a community better, right? Breaking down the silos, working together, and getting Kansas City involved.
We're doofers.